Welcome to Tell It to Someone, the only show where subverting the dominant paradigm is not the dominant paradigm. First question is from Yana Budgie Smuggler. Are you from the future? No. Yes. Well, I'm doing this at about 6:30 my time, and I'm going to upload at 12 o'clock ish, depending on how long it takes for me to edit this thing. And you know, there might be a bit of editing involved today. So I'm in my past, but I might be in your future, depending on where you are now, because if you're in America, then I'm way ahead of you. Not just figuratively, but literally. So, the answer is yes, but no. Possibly. I'm from the future. Next question is from Nish Brown. What is your preferred method of controlling and avoiding the hordes of adoring fans that greet you every time you walk out your door? Well, they're not adoring fans as such. Well, you see at the front door, we got magpies, and the back door we've got chickens. So, with the hordes of adoring magpies, I just feed them some chicken and they go away. And out the back door, I also feed them chicken because that's all I've got at home. I did have some cornflakes, but I ate those, and some milk. Yeah. Can you bring some cornflakes, you know, and some milk? Oh, and toilet paper. And string. No reason. Next question is from Nish. No, 55404. Since you're in Australia, how come we've never seen munchkins in your videos? I heard that we were all over the place. No, you're confusing that with a place called Oz, which is in a film called something. Anyway, they've got like lots of witches and munchkins and stuff that doesn't exist. Whereas Australia is more like the well, it went short to Oz. It's more like the fictitious series called Oz, which is set in a prison because, well, Australia was founded as a penal colony or a prison. So, you know, you've got a lot of drug dealers and pimps and that sort of thing, and just like pretty much all magical people who bring joy to people's lives, they don't exist. So we've got a whole lot of non-existent people. Look, that person right there doesn't exist. I'm from the future. So we've got a lot of non-existent people here. Looking at you. And Eminem, #1 fan, asked the last question. Is it true that time sometimes moves backwards in Australia? If so, will any sports delay sitcoms next week? I hate it when that happens. Well, next week it didn't happen because I'm living in the future now, like my future. This is my past. It's all in my past now, so it doesn't really count. That's what I told her, at least. Of course, her past counts. She shouldn't. That drug dealer. Yeah, he doesn't exist anymore. And that's it for Tell It to Someone for this week. If you would like to ask a question for Tell It to Someone, then make a question down under. Yeah, there. And or you could make a video response. Here's an example. He's not asking a question, probably. I muted it, so I don't know what he's saying. But it's something.
Tide of filth is engulfing our country in the form of news and obscenity. It is threatening to pervert an entire generation of our...
And here are the answers to last week's Dovetail questions. Yep. Yeah, not many questions this week. Maybe next week they'll ask some questions. I wonder if they'll even, you know, ask questions. Might fade through that. I'm dangerously talented and I don't have a cool sign off.